Spiritual Psychics TV presents an Holistic Fayre on Saturday the 11th of June. Offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewellery, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s Tea Room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.
Mute. Good morning. Good morning.
It's one of those days started again, isn't it? This was Jane's fault, talking about the Mercury retrograde and interference with technology.
She said it wasn't interfering, and it is.
It is interfering today, and I'm going to blame Jane, who seems to have gone off the camera again.
Yes. How are you? Good morning, everyone.
Morning, everyone. It was a long weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun, though.
It was good. We had quite a good week, actually, I think.
Yeah. No, it was good. A lot of fun. Lots of street parties around. Lots of people celebrating. It's good to see people getting together. A community spirit.
Yeah.
About time.
And the what was it? Concert on Saturday night, was it?
Saturday night. Yeah.
I missed it because I was doing one of the Saturday night show for Richard, so I had to watch back.
That was brilliant.
Favourite part, which was Queen with Adam Lambert.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah. everybody knows I like Adam Lambert. Yeah, but
we have
good
a cool, very, very cool show today, don't we, Alison?
We certainly do. We've got a very special show. Yeah, 3 special. Well, we've got. I'll be honest with you. We've got one very special guest. I can see the other 2 giggling in the background. One very special guest and 2 hangers-on.
Yeah, two mediocre.
Yeah, but don't forget, all these 3 people are going to be seeing us on Saturday, so we've got to be very nice.
Yeah. Oh, they're all great. Everyone's lovely.
Fantastic, especially the one I can see over that side.
Yeah.
She's great. But should we say hello to a few people?
Yes, let's say hello.
Let's see who we've got. I'm going to go right up the top. Who have we got? Oh, no. It's only Terry.
Terry Lewis. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, Terry. So good morning, everyone.
Terry will be there Saturday as well.
Yeah, look forward to seeing her.
Oh, this is going to be Nirma.
Nirma. Yeah, hello, Nirma.
Good morning. I was going to say your surname, but...
Bikari.
Well done. Marissa, Serafina. I know that name because is it Serafino, California. Wow.
Beautiful California.
I've got family in California. Christine Davis on YouTube.
Good morning, Christine.
Here they all coming on YouTube.
Millie B. Morning all. Millie B. Morning and I.
Fiona Rowson.
Good morning. Hope you're well, she
Hello.
says. Avril O'Reilly. Good morning from Southern Ireland.
Eva, Philip.
Is it? I'm not sure. Hi from Sweden.
Eva from Sweden. She puts that on because I think she's from Switzerland and she's not.
Rebecca Whelan.
Hello.
Whelan.
Caitlin McKay. I love that name, Caitlin.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Mm.
Terry T. Hi, I'm here.
Chadwick. Hello, Sue.
Hi, Sue. Cosmopolitan.
That's another lovely name, isn't it?
Cosmopolitan. I prefer Cosmopolitan, but Cosmopolitan will do. Good morning.
And Corrie Dutton.
Good morning, everyone, she says.
Oh, we've just said hello to Rebecca. My fingers are working overtime.
Lena.
Go on then. Lena.
Lena Wanangarnin.
Well done. We are not very good at pronouncing names. And to be honest, I can barely speak on a Monday morning. Grace Smith, hello.
Good morning, Grace.
Stacey Ann.
Hello, Stacey Ann. Doggy. Little picture of Doggy.
Oh, yeah. And our Joanne. We'll be talking about Joanne a bit later as well. Keith is here. Keith is also coming on the show one day.
Yeah, one day soon. Good morning. All well, he says. Good morning, Keith.
Should we see who's in the green room?
Yes. Okay, let's bring on our very special guest.
Special guest. The other one I can see is drinking my Baileys. She's quite partial to a Baileys. I found that out in March when we were away.
It just tastes like cold tea.
No, it doesn't.
There's alcohol in it.
Oh, but what have you just drunk?
Oh, well, I nearly choked myself to death.
She nearly died.
I literally nearly died. I nearly went to the spirit world.
Yeah.
I always liked, every day I like to have my apple cider vinegar in a bit of water. I wasn't paying attention when I poured the apple cider vinegar in and it just hit the back of my throat. And oh my goodness me, it was horrible.
Well, all I can say is there's something wrong with you. I'm on the gin.
Trying to be healthy, you know?
Yeah. Right, what window are we going to?
The round window.
We went through the square last week, didn't we?
Let's go for the heart-shaped window.
Oh, go on then, heart-shaped. Who have we got?
Jane Heartfree.
Jane Heartfree.
I apologise for them.
Hypnotherapy.
Hypnotherapist.
Wow, thank you for coming on.
I can't hear you, darling. Let me just see if I can unmute her. Unmute. There you go.
There you go. The wonderful technology. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you for being with us.
No, thank you for inviting me. Yeah, it's great. It's really, really good fun. I've been looking forward to it all weekend.
Good.
Say hi to a few people.
If people don't know, if you haven't read the blurb, it's a special. See, told you I can't speak. Holistic Fayre special today.
Yes.
All about the fair on Saturday coming up.
11th.
Yeah, it's not the 10th, it's the 11th.
It's way to help you out there, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, I can't say that at all. But Jan is going to be one of our stall holders, aren't you? You're going to be. What will you be doing?
Well, I won't be doing hypnotherapy on site, I have to say, simply because I think people should be allowed the full experience to really engage with it. And it's a little bit tricky to do that in that environment, especially for a first time for people. So I'm really there just to raise awareness of what it does, how it works, what people can expect, and answer all the questions that people have, you know, the usual ones like, can you make me cluck like a chicken, those kind of things like that. So you know, and just get to know people really, and join in with that wonderful energy that always comes through at those fairs, you know. So yeah, it's mostly about education, I think, for people.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And do you will you be handing out flyers and stuff so people can
Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of little like memory sticks that people can buy with different recordings on, sort of generic ones for de-stress or relaxation, that kind of thing. And I always have a couple of little cheat sheets for, I think they're called life hacks now, aren't they?
Yeah.
how to set good affirmations and goal setting, that kind of thing, as well as obviously leaflets so people know where to find me and prices, that kind of thing as well.
Brilliant, brilliant.
I'll also be making people aware of the fact that I'm also a funeral celebrant. And chatting with people about how that works actually, because it is still quite a new thing in this country, although it's been around for 10 maybe 20 years. It's not in people's sort of minds at the forefront. They still kind of think very traditionally. So there'll be a lot of things for people to find out about if that's what they're interested in.
That's brilliant. Lots of strings to your bow. That's fantastic.
All about giving back. It's all about giving back.
Totally. How did you get started doing that? How did that come out for you?
Well, it was one of those kind of epiphanies, really. I had, like most people, worked all my life, 38 odd years, for an employer paying the bills.
Yeah.
And there was always that nagging in the back of my mind of, there's got to be something better than this. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was the weirdest thing, because I was working on one of those spreadsheets that you do every month that inside out and back to front. And of course, I know now that I was actually in a semi-hypnotic state whilst doing that, because you zone out. Like when you're driving, you drive subconsciously, not consciously. And so I was doing this spreadsheet kind of subconsciously because I knew it with my eyes closed. And whilst doing that in that lovely kind of semi-hypnotic state, it just went wham. Hypnotherapist, that's what you should be doing. Just out of the blue, thank you, universe. So straight away I stopped. I was working from home at the time, which was really lucky because I'd been doing that for years. And I went straight on to the good old Google and said, training near me, and went straight on a training course, no questions, didn't doubt it for a second. It was really interesting actually, because I found it so easy to learn. All the books you had to read, and I don't do instructional books, not a problem, because it was just exactly what I meant to be doing. What a surprise that was. Then the same thing happened very recently at the beginning of this year for the celebrancy work. So
you've been guided the whole way,
Absolutely. It's that what was really interesting, and I hope your listeners will find this interesting. I know I certainly did. That for some years before, every time I quieted myself and sat down and said, okay, what am I supposed to be doing here, as you do through life? All I ever heard was listen. Now you can tell I'm a talker, right? So listen, I kept getting this, listen, shut up. So, and the minute I did that, the minute I actually quietened down and just opened up and listened, it just became so clear. So clear. And I'm forever grateful for that.
Yeah. I think that gives a lot of people hope as well when people are feeling lost. I think just that, knowing that that little story you've told us alone will give people hope.
Well, I certainly hope it does, because, just no matter what your belief, I think it's absolutely true of everybody that if you just can take a moment, it only needs 5 minutes in a day. It doesn't have to be a whole hour like going to the gym or something. Take that 5 minutes, take a breath. And this is something that we do sort of use, obviously, in the clinic room, but take that breath, close the eyes, and just allow all your thoughts to just kind of leave you. And do nothing, no reading, no watching anything, just nothing, just for 4 or 5 minutes, just sit quiet. And it will start to train your mind into allowing yourself to open up so that you can then get clarity.
Yes.
This is what I have trouble doing, is meditating, which I haven't done for months now. I used to do it every day, but I think my mind has now gone back to how it was, and the most stupid thoughts come into my mind.
It can be very deep. It's a training.
It's hard. It's like I suddenly think, do penguins have knees, or who invented the mirror? And
that's okay. We shouldn't discount the conscious mind. It's there to problem solve, and that's why it has these random thoughts. If it hasn't got something specific to focus on, it will just keep coming up with random thoughts because it's trying to find a problem to solve.
Exactly.
And that's great. It's all part of who we are. But I think in today's world, we're so focused on the distractions and filling the conscious mind the whole time that we've lost the art a little bit of just sitting back and thinking, okay, now I'm going to just move control, because that's all you're really doing. Is in hypnosis, I don't hypnotize you. I give you the tools to allow you to choose to go into hypnosis yourself. And all you're doing is moving control from the front of the mind to the back of the mind. So from the fully conscious to the subconscious, where all your habits and all of your behaviors and memories and things that underpin your current lifestyle and behaviors, they all live there. So you can gain a much better clarity. Well, I see we have a question.
Rebecca Whelan, yes. Do you
do hypnotherapy work in Portsmouth?
I am based on Hayling. That's where my therapy room is. So it's not very far away. Hayling on, and quite close to the beach as well. Parking at the back, so it's really easy and convenient. So you can take yourself to the beach afterwards and make a real thing of it if you wanted. I do online though for those who are unable to travel. But obviously face to face, you've got that lovely energy.
Yeah, of course.
You don't have so much online. It's much easier if you're there in person. But yeah, definitely, I work with a lot of people in Portsmouth.
Okay. But it is possible for her to book you online, though. Obviously, it won't be quite.
And online sessions. Yeah, I have done. I work with people in sort of in Hull and Lincolnshire, Kent. This sort of thing.
Perfect.
If I'm honest, really, I suppose my preference is to work face to face. And obviously, if it's my preference, then it's going to be better. Yeah. So if I'm really honest, but it works very well online. It's just that you've got all the technology issues as well, and you can't see the full person for the full body language, things like that. But
so you'll be able to give out all this information on Saturday.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. So all the details. The website's got all the information on there as well. So they'll have all of that on my business card as well. So
Rebecca said she's coming out of a serious illness and very interested.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Rebecca, you can find me on Facebook and what have you. If you just look for Jan Hartfree or a hypnotherapist near me and put in Jan Hartfree, it'll come up. So if you wanted to drop me a personal message, we can hook up and have a little chat. No obligation, just chat through what you're thinking of doing and what you need.
Jan, will you be coming on Saturday to the fair? We'd like to, not Jan.
Oh,
sorry. I know you're coming.
No, I'm coming.
I know you're coming. Rebecca. I meant Rebecca. So hopefully, if Rebecca can come, we'll be able to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meet her as well.
I'd love to have a chat. Yeah. Rebecca. Come and see me. I'm in the main hall with some of the other really lovely stallholders. From what I've seen, it's going to be a fantastic day.
I'm really looking forward to it. Meeting some new people. Some people, obviously older ones.
Being around, knowing that you're going to be going into that room and everyone around you is going to be like-minded and open, and it's just awesome.
It is lovely. They have a really, really nice buzz, these fairs. They are really, really engaging. All the people that are there. It's fabulous. I thoroughly enjoy doing them. So this is my first one with you guys, and I'm really looking forward to it because it looks so well organised. There's so much there for everyone to do.
I hope it's well organised. Yeah, it's taken Richard weeks and weeks.
Yeah, he's worked hard.
He has. I'd hoped he would have been able to come on today.
Yeah.
And tell us how he'd gone about doing all this, but he's not able to come on.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
He's worked very hard, bless him.
He has worked really, really hard. And this is my first Holistic Fayre as well.
Okay.
I've never been to one before.
Really?
Yeah, so it's my first.
Goodness.
So, it's just going to be lovely to meet everybody, apart from the other two in the green room back there. Still drinking my Baileys. Before we go on, we'll also talk about something else that's coming up soon. This is it. Yep.
I mean, pardon?
Yeah, 2:30. What you said.
Excellent.
Yeah, we've got something new coming up, which is it's a new free online magazine. This also may well be printed.
Yay!
So if anybody has any articles, stories, spooky stories are my favourite ones. The website is there on screen. The email address and what have you. I think what will be happening with this will be about a 10-minute part of the brunch show with the brand new editor, who is our own Joanne Lewis.
Whee!
And she'll be coming on, telling us and reading out bits and pieces. So if
brilliant.
anybody has any articles to put in, Dawn, you have an idea.
Yeah, I've been talking to Richard about doing a Dear Dawn column. So if any of our listeners would like to write in or has any questions regarding anything to do with any aspects of spiritualism or anything on supernatural, and I will endeavour to answer those questions in the magazine. So rather than it'll be like an agony aunt column for anything to do with spiritualism and anything like that. So please have a think about anything you'd like to ask, and I will answer them for you.
And I will pop the email address in for the magazine. Hopefully there we go. That's going.
Perfect.
So Joanne Lewis, she's one of our regular viewers. She actually came on Brunch a while ago. Talking about her unicorns. She does love a unicorn.
Don't we all?
Oh, Heidi. I try to ignore Heidi.
You can't hide Heidi. Heidi, send in a tell all the ad. What's that say? Oh, I could send in a tell all on the admin. I will just make it up.
Thanks, love.
Make us sound interesting, will you?
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I think she means me, actually. But yes, going back to the fair. Yeah. Can't wait.
There's going to be the 1940s tea room there, isn't there?
Oh, yes.
Delicious.
They are based in Havant. And I know our other two guests who are sitting there coming on in a minute. They'll also say how fantastic it is. The cakes, everything's homemade.
Yeah.
And you can go to the tea room itself. It's all based around the 1940s. The toilet is fantastic because there's newspapers on the wall, so you can read the newspapers at the same time as.
Do you know, when literally a matter of years ago, I used to only wear 1940s clothes.
Oh, how lovely.
So bright red lipstick. Most of the time I'd have pearls on and stuff. And then I've still got a lot of those clothes that I still wear, but that was my thing. So I'm very excited.
Yeah. Great fun.
Yeah.
So
stuff for the kids as well, bouncy castle and stuff. So if you
I don't know why it's just for the kids, bouncy castle. Yeah. If anybody has any questions for Jan or any of the other guests who will come on in a moment, please pop them in the chat, and we'll pass them on. Krish has said, is it more difficult to hypnotize a person who is suffering from mental illness?
Good question.
It depends. I myself would not choose to use hypnotherapy on somebody who was, for instance, having a psychotic break at the time. However, once they'd recovered, it is possible. I would want the client to have a chat with their current sort of GP or crisis management team, if they were under one, to see what their thoughts were beforehand, because it's a whole other area of expertise. But if you're talking in terms of depression, along those lines, clinical depression as well as general depression, then that's okay. Again, if you have a crisis management team or you're under any form of mental health care, then do have a chat with them first, just to see where you're at. But yes, I will work with people who are suffering from mental health issues, but it does require a little bit more care and attention before we start as to what will be beneficial.
Okay, lovely. Should we bring someone else on?
Yes,
we're just going already. We've already gone halfway through.
I know, it's crazy.
I can't believe it. Oh, who should we go for next then?
Should we bring Sam?
Shall we? Yeah. Leave the other one out.
Hi, Sam. This is Sam O'Neill.
Sam is muted. Let's unmute Sam. There we go.
Hello.
Sam O'Neill is our rune reader, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Hello, everybody. And I can
Good
see
morning.
people that I see every Friday. So that's brilliant that they're on today. So, tell you a little bit
about your runes, how it works, and how you got into it.
Rune reading is a very old form of reading. Obviously, it's very Celtic. So normally I'm a medium. And then I went into palmistry. Hello,
welcome, Sam.
And then I went into palmistry about 5-6 years ago. And runes were just something that was a natural path for me. I always believed I was going to grow up and marry an Irishman with blue eyes. I loved all the Celtic type stuff. Instead, I married a Scotsman with an Irish name and has blue eyes.
Oh, that's great.
But my main guide is also a Viking chief as well. So it was kind of just natural for me. And actually, runes go really nicely hand in hand with palmistry. Because you'll find some of the rune symbols actually on the palm.
Right.
So it kind of goes hand in hand. So I use them alongside each other as well as the mediumship. So with palmistry, normally it's astrology, but that's a whole new other subject that I'm just not prepared for yet. So I always use mediumship coming in with it. And obviously I've met Richard God knows how long ago now, originally for a mediumship sensing spirit, which I wasn't able to do because I actually had hip problems. And then he then offered me the Sunday sofa, which I did for about a year. And then I came off and then did the rune show. So I do that now every other week. And so I love the SPtv family, and it's, you know, it's something. It
is a special family. Some people are very special.
Yes, exactly. And I don't see myself moving anyway far away enough from it. I think Richard would probably chase me down.
So on Saturday, Sam, what will you be doing? Because I know you're doing a workshop or something, aren't you?
I'm doing platform, so I'll be the medium for the day. So I'll be doing mediumship, and
that will be the first time I've seen you do any mediumship. So that's going to be a bit special as well.
Yeah. So, well, obviously I bring my mediumship in with my runes, but this will be purely, obviously, just me. Yeah, exactly. So that'll be interesting. Obviously, I've done some of the mediumship shows on SPtv, but I don't get on as much as what I like. Obviously, family, other things, you know, life happens. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. But I'm also going to be doing palmistry.
Oh, right.
Well. So when I'm at fairs, that's what I do. I do palmistry. So it's going to be obviously a little bit different than like most people that are there.
Yeah, which is great.
Cards. Exactly. So I'll be doing palms that day. So if you want to come along and see me and possibly get your hand drawn on.
Oh, I can. Yeah, will you be doing your henna?
I won't be bringing my henna. No, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
Depends. If I get time, then I'll bring it along, but I doubt it. Normally I get quite busy because it's palmistry. People, I get a lot of questions and things like that.
Well, people will be more going for that, won't they? Anyway, for their readings and things. So that'll be more for them than a bit of, you know, painting.
Yeah. One of the most common things I get is, oh, no, I don't want palmistry because I want to know the future. Yeah, I can do that anyway. Just not with cards. Just do it. It's a different tool, basically, at the end of the day. So you just come along and have your palm read instead of cards. I can do that for you without the palm, to be honest. But everyone likes a gimmick. Everyone likes the front of them. So that's what we'll be using. Is it true about the foot has the same print as the palm?
Yeah, I've heard.
The foot does have its own print, and you can read feet. They're not exactly the same as the palm as what I've seen in experience, but you can read them exactly the same as the palm. But I'm not a foot part reader, because I don't know. I don't have a foot fetish.
I would find that difficult. Yeah, I wouldn't want to read anybody's feet, because that's a bit.
No.
They are a bit
someone turns up at the fair, whacks their clodhoppers on your table. Read that for me.
Oh, dear.
We can imagine some hands as well. People put hands down, go, oh, I've got dry skin, or I've got this, that, and the other, you know. But as palmists, we're taught to look past any of that, to read the lines and stuff that goes on.
I glitched out a little bit then.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so fabulous. I don't even know what I said there. I was rambling.
Just to go back to anybody who's just joined, this is a Holistic Fayre special, which is on this Saturday,
11th
of June,
11th,
at the Waterlooville Community Centre in Hampshire. So if anybody's in the area, even if you're not in the area, get the train.
Yeah, I'm getting the train.
You're getting the train. I know Julie Caswell from Wimbledon Spiritualist Church is getting the train. Wimbledon Spiritualist Church are one of the stall holders as well. They'll be coming up.
Yeah, I'm Wimbledon.
You're Wimbledon, yeah. They will have a little stall, I think, with maybe a few of their crystals on. They usually have some books as well.
Yeah, they will.
Which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd love to see anybody who's in the area, even if you're not, just pop on the train. It's not.
Yeah, and they won Best Church SPtv Awards.
Yeah, they did.
Very, very proud.
Yeah. So, who's next? Shall we do it?
Go on then, if we have to.
Yeah.
Shall we do it? Oh, I don't know if it's wise. It's our Jane Norton.
Hello, lovely.
Leaving the best till last, Alison. You know.
I was thinking about that the whole time.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well, for the record, to clear it up, I didn't say we were in Mercury retrograde. That's gone. We're in Saturn retrograde, and it's about karma. So there. So you. But I do keep getting thrown out, which I don't know if that's your doing, Alison, or my technology.
Anyway,
hello everybody.
Eject button, especially for you.
Yeah, she is. She keeps pressing eject.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Oh, Heidi's creeping.
Oh,
yes.
Lovely Heidi. She loves me. My number one fan.
Apparently, Heidi wants to do a thing for the new magazine about the admin.
Yes.
And she's going to make up stories, and now they're talking about doing a cartoon strip. This is the chat in YouTube. So, Jane, you will be there on Saturday as well. She's frozen again.
Oh, she's frozen.
I froze. Did you see I froze?
Yeah, we're just saying you're going to be there on Saturday, aren't you, Jane?
I am going to be there on Saturday. I am doing my Old Faithfuls. I'm doing my tarot card readings. My first fair since COVID.
Wow.
So I might be a bit out of practice.
So you basically you've just been lazy for the last 2 years.
No, I haven't. I've been a very busy beaver. But no, I mean, obviously, fairs got shut down, didn't they? Yeah, fairs got shut down. So, and to be honest, I've been in no rush to return to them this time round. But obviously, I would do the SPtv one because it's SPtv. And we have to support it. Yeah.
We're family.
Yeah. So you will be there. I will be there. Yeah, I am in the main hall somewhere. I know where, sort of, but I'll be in the main. Yeah, I'll be in the main bit. So, but it's great being there. But when Sam just said she's doing her mediumship, because I have seen her do that, it's frustrating because when you're working there, you're not going to get a chance to see anybody else. So, I know from experience, everyone's going to enjoy all the different things going on anyway. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic.
Yeah, and it was really interesting hearing Jan say about her being a celibate, because I looked into that, Jan.
A celibate?
But you've got to be, celebrant. You've got to do the funeral. I think I'm doing that already, Alison. But you've got to do the funeral side, haven't you, for quite a long time before you can move into family ceremonies. When I looked into it, yeah.
I only want to do funerals. I wasn't drawn at all to weddings, baby namings, any of that at all. It was all the passing.
Yeah, I think I was drawn to all of it. But the weird thing is, what's torn me away from it is I actually want to be a soul midwife.
Right.
So
yeah.
I've been looking at that. Talking
what's
to
a soul midwife?
Where you help people pass over.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the bit before the funeral.
I'm hoping that doesn't mean murdering someone, does it?
No. Not for business. No, that wouldn't be very ethical, would it?
Just wanted to put that out. We don't want a whole load of people doing that.
Yeah,
it isn't something that's very well sort of known down in our part of the country anyway. So, but I did speak to the lovely Matt Grogan, who's one of our other hosts, because he knows somebody up London way, and it is something that is definitely what I'm passionate about. It's just timing hasn't been right for me, but I think that's the way I'm going to go. And I think because I work in my other job at the hospital, I'm doing it technically in some of the stuff I'm doing there. So it is, I'm quite passionate about it. And it's what I want to do.
That's wonderful.
So it was quite interesting, listening to you, Jan. So
that sounds like a really, really beautiful work. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So, see, I am kind, Alison.
Very kind.
I'm a kind person.
You are a very kind person.
I am. But for anyone that's is watching and doesn't know me, I do my psychic counselling show and I do the Sunday Sofa because I stepped into the lovely Sam's shoes when she stepped out. My first appearance on the Sunday Sofa was a guest for Sam, Polly and Emily then when it first started, and I never thought in a million years I'd be actually on that sofa hosting as one of the regular hosts. But so that's my other little show. A little, or not so little. Not so little. So not so little now, no. Fantastic. And at the Spiritual Weekend, we did it live, didn't we? And Sam stepped back in, and it was me, Sam, and Polly doing it. So that was great fun as well.
That was good. It
was fun. Yeah, it was. It was nice to be back live, properly live. Yeah. We have not sat in the studio for so long. It was nice. I think me and Polly got back in the studio once during the last 2 years, and then it was not to be again. So it'd be lovely to go back and do more lives like that.
Yeah, that was really good.
The start of things to come.
Hopefully. Yeah. Before we go on a bit more, should we do a couple of adverts?
Yes. And then I better do some readings, hadn't I?
Yeah. What are we tonight? It's not Matt and Kirsty. We are hoping that they will be back next Monday. So it's Deb Clark and Richard again tonight, with Deb's real readings and Richard's
fake readings,
so-called fake readings, which they're not really that fake, to be honest. So
I think they're kind of intuitive, aren't they?
Yeah. Jan, I don't know if you've ever watched any of the shows. Yeah.
No, this is, as I say, all brand new to me, so it'll be really.
Yeah. We're on every evening, Monday to Saturday at 8 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. So that's not Matt and Kirsty, Deb, Clark, and Richard. Tonight from 8 p.m. Tomorrow we have Wendy Lindsay with her crystal ball readings. That's tomorrow from 1 p.m. And also tomorrow night is the wonderful Angela Mitchell, psychic artist. She's fantastic. Brilliant. Tomorrow from 8 p.m. Angela actually was seen first on the Brunch show. So really? Yes, she was.
Go.
Yeah. Another little advert for this Saturday night is at the Roebuck Inn. this is part of the Holistic Fayre again. Demonstration of mediumship, Saturday, 11th of June from 6:30. Roebuck Inn, Droxford Road. Still tickets.
Only £15.
Yeah, Matt and Kirsty. That Polly, I've seen her about.
Yeah, rings a bell.
Polly
Big Bad
won.
Bill.
Big Bad Bill. Polly won the best physical medium. Kirsty won best mentor and tutor in the awards, and Bill, he won the best spiritual show.
And I've got to be honest with you, it was well deserved.
It certainly was, yeah. So that's tickets still available for that at the Roebuck Inn. I can't wait for that. Really, really can't. So go onto the website and book your tickets. I'll be on the door. If your name's not down, you ain't coming in.
You ain't coming in.
Yeah.
I'll be stuffing my face with cake.
Oh,
It's nice. I had some Saturday night.
Yeah. So, Dawn, you're going to do a couple of readings.
Yep. As I sit here, I'm having a lot of trouble breathing. I feel like I'm literally like I'm drowning. And my head and my neck are all really, really painful as well. I think I would like to come to someone who's aware of someone who actually did drown. I actually feel to the point where I'm panicked. I'm really panicked, and I feel panicked and I feel scared, and I can't breathe. Let me just slow this person down. I feel like my breath started to go, and then I just literally felt like I was floating, and it was a beautiful feeling. It was fear to begin with, terrible fear, and then all of a sudden I just felt a release. Can anybody understand someone who passed through drowning? Right. I'll be honest, I can't see water around me. I can't see where I was, but I can feel it all inside me. Okay, let's just work on this a little bit more.
Somebody asked if it could have been pneumonia.
All right, hold on. I can't see what's around. I can't see water around me. So let me just work with that for a moment. I feel panicked, like I can't breathe, and I have a lady this is a lady I have with me, and she's making I feel panicked all around my jaw. My jaw is stiff and stuck as well. Max X Ant Harding. Oh, I can barely see now as well. My vision is going. I can. Okay.
We've also had Angelina Foot. Would it be asphyxiation?
I'll be honest with you. These are the feelings I have. I can't breathe. I can feel a load of fluid inside me as well. I lost a cousin to drowning. Right. Okay. I'm going to ask the person. Right, Eileen. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh dear, I'm very dizzy now as well.
We've got a few people.
You've got a few people. Right. Okay. Let me just try and calm this person down a little bit because they're really overexcited. Okay. I'm very hot now as well. My head is very hot, and I'm getting just literally overcome. Okay. Right. Oh, what's that noise? Did you hear that on the mic?
Yeah. Sorry, that's my dog.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, I thought we had a spirit coming through.
I was thinking of getting a bit nervous then.
Oh.
Oh dear. Gosh, sorry. This person is having trouble. It's like all their lungs are literally filling with water, and I feel like I want to try and cough it out as well, and I can't. Let's take them back so we can get rid of some of this reason why they drowned. I want to try and get a bit more of their.
Yeah, we do have a few.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Caitlin is saying my cousin was killed, drowned by someone.
Right. Okay. Okay. I want to try and I really want to try and get some more information about the person rather than just their. So I want to calm them down a little bit. I'm shaking really badly now as well. So I know this person had trouble with their nerves as well in life. They would have been quite a nervous person. And the person I'm talking to now, the person I want to connect with, has problems with their stomach. They get stomach aches quite a lot. This person the person I have with me has a lot of emotional upset, a lot of turmoil in their mind. Okay. A real feeling of I am lost. I am lost in my mind. I also want to say that I smoked as well, because I can feel smoke in my throat and I want to do this. So I know that I smoked as well. Do we have anybody that can take all of this information at the moment?
We've had a few people who had COPD and struggled breathing.
No, I want someone that actually has.
It's a drowning.
It's a drowning, because
definitely a drowning. Okay.
I can feel, and then I can feel the release after as well. I feel this is some kind of bad. Where are we? I'm Angela.
J.
I have right. I'm Angeline Foot, cis. What does that mean? I have stomach issues.
Foot sister.
Right. Okay.
Angeline.
Right. Rosalind. Can I have Rosalind come in, please? Just for a moment. Cause of death, yes, and she was a smoker. Right. Okay. I want to say that this woman, this woman had some emotional issues. Okay, she was quite a stressed out, anxious lady, and she wants to say, I am so sorry, and I want to bring peace into your life. Okay, Eileen Fido, she's like, I can take it all too. Okay, all right. I got to try and narrow this down now. Okay, I can see a red candle, but I don't believe this is about a candle. I believe this is about the color red. I know that the color red was very, very important to this person. Okay, whether it was a favorite color, it's got a very strong influence for this person. And I want to talk about the heart as well. There is a heart condition as well. Rosalind, good at right. Would you also understand heart condition and tremors, because my hands are shaking? I want to talk about the heart. I want to talk about having problems with my heart as well. Now, I was very good with my hands. I was very good at making things, but not just about making. I was good at making people feel good about themselves. You could come to me and talk to me. Although I had a lot of anxiety and stress myself, I was always open to other people coming and talking to me and putting themselves on me. And a lot of that, sometimes I had to hide my feelings to make it possible for people to feel like they wanted to come near me.
Do you think this is for Rosalind?
I think it could be. Rosalind, can you understand the red, the bright red, the red?
Okay. Do you know the age of the person who drowned at all?
This person feels like they were. I feel like I was young-ish.
So it's not somebody's nan?
I don't feel like I'm old. No, I'm young. No, I'm young.
So it's got to be somebody who drowned.
Yeah.
Rosalind has said, I'm not sure about the red.
Okay.
So it's not. It's a younger person then.
Yeah, and they drowned.
Angelina said her mum was 61.
No.
Okay. Do you know male or female?
It's a female.
It's okay. So a young female.
Yes, a young female who drowned. She was a good listener. And she had something wrong with her heart. Can you take everything, Rosalind, except for the colour red? Is that what you're saying? Nope. Okay.
Does Jane or Sam have you picked up on anything? Either of you?
I only when Dawn's she's just said it. I thought it was a young person she was talking about.
Keep getting the month of June needs to be significant as well.
Right. Okay. Can anyone understand this information? Is it still Rosalind, but she just can't take the colour red?
Rosalind says she just had her 70th birthday.
Oh, right.
So you don't think it's her?
This is a young person. Okay. Right. I'm going to go out on a limb now. Is there anybody up there whose person died by being murdered?
That's what I got, Dawn.
That's what you got as well.
Okay, so a young person who was murdered by drowning.
Yes. You've got no one here? No. No, sorry. What's Max X Ant Harding saying?
She can take it, but not a woman.
Not the woman.
She can take June, though.
She can take June.
I picked up on a male earlier.
Right. It's possible that the man maybe you're thinking of a man and he is connected with this passing. Does that feel possible, Sam?
I feel that the male that I had earlier was the passing was very quick.
Right.
I kept getting this as well, like what you were doing, like there's something around here.
Okay. The person is young, and I feel that they were killed. Is that what you've got, Sam?
Yeah, now it's possible little E connected to this person or the spirit.
And do you all still think it's a female?
I do.
I do, yeah. I think there's a male around it, and I think that may have been not intentional, but it's definitely
Caitlin says, can only think of a cousin's drowning, but it's a boy.
Not young.
Okay. All right.
We've also had Heidi. I know a young male that drowned. His friends left him, so questions were asked.
Okay.
Yeah, and the month of June has got to be really significant to this person for me. Cross connections, we love it.
Yeah, we love the cross connection.
Okay.
I'm also getting I just say there. I don't like normally saying it out loud because we're not doctors, but I keep getting bipolar.
No, go for it. Bipolar. Yeah,
yeah,
there's definitely something wrong. Some sort of mental illness there, some stress and anxiety, and heart condition, and drowning. I know young men that drowned. Why am I getting female? Goodness. I know young male who drowned. There's all men here, isn't it?
So just for everybody who's watching, this is a drowning.
Yeah.
It's not a heart attack or...
No, it's a drowning. And we all agreed that it's a drowning, and yeah.
I mean, I know mine was quite horrific passing, very sudden. I'm not 100% sure. I could be getting a different link.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say if anyone can take this information, please do so, and know that they are obviously no longer in any kind of distress, that their life goes on in the world of spirit, and their emotional state will have been subdued as well, and they will have peace in their life now. And as they want to say sorry. So please, if you can understand that, please take their apology and know that it was a sorry for having to go. and are sorry for the difficult life that they had.
Yeah, I think there was quite a few people who could take some of that.
Yeah.
So with mine, it keeps coming in that there was a female around them with the letter R that I felt like a mother figure that they felt real love for.
Okay.
So if anyone could take that,
just take what you can.
Yeah.
From it. Yeah.
It's possible if we're all connecting. It's possible we've got cross links there.
Yeah. Oh, bless them.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, everybody who's connected with us there.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to say again that we are supposedly this is a Holistic Fayre special for the fair that's on Saturday.
Joe, who can take Joe? I'm so sorry, Alison, I have to say really quickly, who can take Joe? Joe. It's not Joe, it's Joan. Very important name.
Yeah.
This.
Is there a message at all?
It's with this.
It's with that. Okay. And it was basically they were sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whoever can take it. Yeah. Just take what you can from it. That was lovely. Thank you. Yeah. As I was saying, this
is for working with me.
This is a Holistic Fayre special for Saturday that all of us will be there. So anybody's in the area, come down. Our special guest Jan is a hypnotherapist who will also be there. Which I shall be at your stall.
Fantastic. Yeah. Look forward to meeting you
I
all.
will be coming and having a look. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it can be great.
So anybody who's in the area, get the train. If you're not in the area, drive down. I'm driving down from Somerset because that's how I am. Can't wait to see Jane.
Can I just mention last Saturday, because Richard will go, you ain't
I was just coming onto that actually.
Yeah.
You were you were a sensing
spirit
at the Roebuck Inn.
Yes, well, obviously the platform's going to take place this coming Saturday. Obviously, me and Polly went there and had quite a few, we had a nice little group. It's nice to have a little group instead of lots and lots of different energy. And we got some really nice things, especially on the spirit box. Words that were coming through, especially one of the rooms. Don't think that spirit at that point liked my tone of voice or me being there. Some nice words, shall we say, on the box. But we had lots of cat ball activity going on. We did some pendulum boards, some angel boards, and got some family members through on those. But it was a really nice group. So I know a few of you watched it as well on Saturday night. So thank you for that.
I did see some of it.
Yeah.
Because I was just about to go to bed when I saw Richard had gone live. But I saw Polly had said about a couple of the rooms. She wouldn't tell me which number of the rooms because I'm staying at the Roebuck Inn on Saturday. She said one room had a lovely feeling, the other one was a bit evil. But
it was very heavy.
Yeah, she wouldn't tell me which room it was.
We're just going to wind you up with it as well.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Is it just Saturday you're staying, Alison?
Friday and Saturday.
There. Okay.
Yeah. Friday and
Sam,
Saturday.
tell me secretly because you're coming over for the meal on Friday.
Are you going for the meal?
Spook her up. I'm coming over Friday. You just can't get enough of me, Alison.
Oh God, I'll be down in August as well. Oh dear. So yeah, that sounded good. From what I saw of it on Saturday, I might watch it back actually, just so I can get a feel of whether I might want to change my room or not.
I don't know if he showed you. Oh no, because he didn't do the rooms. He just did downstairs, didn't he? So you always like to, when you go into a place, you always sense the energy first, don't you? Yeah. So if you don't like it, tell them you want the another room.
Do you know, I don't care. I've got new cat balls coming today. So
you're taking them with you?
I'm going to bring my cat balls with me, the flashy ones.
Okay.
So yeah, and that was the first time the pub had been investigated.
Yes,
Yes,
first time ever.
Yeah.
Which
I
we were
didn't
very
think it was
lucky.
going live. I thought originally it wasn't
He
going to go
wasn't
live.
sure if he would or not, but he obviously changed his mind. And
He gets bored, doesn't he?
yeah, he does get bored easily, bless him. So yeah, that went well then.
Yes, very well, and we're very pleased with it, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. I mean, there were some regulars that actually stayed to actually watch and join in from the
Really?
pub. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Some of the staff as well. I actually went back Sunday for a roast.
Oh.
So yeah, I was absolutely hanging though. The energy of that evening, I didn't think it was that heavy, but me and Polly felt jet lagged Sunday.
Really?
We've got Rebecca.
Did you get much, Sam, down the little step bit, down to the toilets?
No.
That's weird, isn't it? Because we felt that, didn't we, when we went over?
Yeah.
Didn't get nothing there.
No. We obviously, some of us went down into the cellar as well to check that out. It's literally only fit like 3 people down there.
Right.
It's tiny. So like the stairs was literally like that. So I didn't go obviously because of my legs, but they were all like I mean, Polly gave a reading down there, but they said it was a little bit eerie, and it's very cold, obviously. But I don't know. I suppose that's what cellars give off anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit eerie feeling, to be honest, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we had some really good stuff from it. You know, as long as the other people there enjoyed it and found that it was good.
Well, that's all that matters, isn't it?
We've done our job.
Yeah. We've had Rebecca. She's actually in Australia. Asked about the cat balls. Basically, they are cat balls. They're toys that cats play with, and they flash. And I've used them here in my house, and they didn't do a thing for months on end, and then suddenly one of them started flashing.
Oh wow!
I mean, I thought, well, it's vibrations from the television or something, but it got so that I would ask a question, and they worked out the rules. Flash for yes.
Yep.
And I could have a conversation with them.
Oh,
it's actually not. It's not gone off for a long time. So the batteries are nearly out. So I've got some new ones coming today. But that's what they do.
Yeah.
Rebecca, they will flash, and I could have conversations. It was. I mean, people think I'm a bit mad anyway, but I asked, "Who is it?" It was Mum. It was Dad. It was my brother.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, I'm just making a cup of tea. Anyone want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Yes. So I've made 3 mugs of tea. Do you want biscuits? Yes. Who wants a bourbon? Robert, my brother, because he loved his bourbon. So I'd got a set of 3 mugs with tea on the floor.
Beautiful.
Bourbon biscuits, rich teas.
Oh.
And I drank my tea because I drink it down really hot. So I said, can I have your tea, Mum? No answer. So I didn't drink her tea. But they are available. These cat balls. They were. I've got a set of 3 coming today. $10.99. And they are available on a certain shopping site.
Can you change the batteries in them, or is once the batteries?
No, you can't change the batteries. I did try because I tried to break it open, and I thought, no, well, I'm going to break it anyway if I do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Julie Caswell said, they have a sensor in them.
Yeah. Oh, that's really interesting.
And it's really good. Rebecca said flashlights. I've tried flashlight as well, but it's never worked. No. And I know if you see them on certain television programs where they scream a lot, they've actually set it so, they unwind it a bit. So it comes off and on.
Oh, so it's sort of,
it's just a bit of a
disconnected a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and then it comes off and on. So yeah. Right. But the cat balls have worked for me, and I know Julie Caswell. She has a lot of equipment she uses. She would do thing in her own house. But the cat balls have worked for me.
Yeah. Well, something worth trying, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm taking them with me at the weekend.
Perfect. What's Keith Barnard put?
People's concept of spirit
is that only mediums can speak with spirit. That's not true. We all can. Absolutely. We are all spirits in a physical form.
Yes.
So we all have the ability to speak with other spirits like ourselves.
Yeah. Jan, have you ever had any spiritual things happen? Any ghostly?
Yeah, kind of in the past, but it was kind of muddied by my somewhat misspent youth. So it's one of those kind of, well, was it really, was it not? But I did have at the last fair that I did, and I was sat between readers. There were readers and card readers, and card readers and mediums all around me.
Yeah.
And when I was setting up the stall, I heard something drop, like a little natural bolt off of a sign or something. Drop, bam, 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 on the wooden floor, bounced. And I had a look, couldn't see anything. And I thought, that was a bit weird. Later on, I'm sat there, exactly the same noise, knock, 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 on the floor. And I was with someone. They went, oh, did you hear that? And I said, yeah. So we were both looking under the table, couldn't see a jolly thing. And that happened 3 times. Or one of the readers turned to me and said, I think someone's trying to get your attention.
Wow.
And so it just is, those things can be dismissed really easily. And there'll be people who will say, well, it wasn't anything. It was.
Yeah.
Again, it's whether you're open.
Yeah.
If you're open to hear.
Yeah.
But if I may tell you this little story.
Please
definitely.
So in my clinic room, I've got folders. You get those folders. They've got like the elastic that goes around the end.
Yeah.
I've got a set of them up on the shelf, and I'd finished for the day, and I'm putting everything back and put my folder in, and I sat back down, and I was just sort of tidying up some notes, and the folder flew, and I mean flew off the shelf and hit me in the head. Bam! And I panicked. Oh my goodness! I've got some kind of poltergeist. Oh. And then I realised I had put it on the shelf and caught the elastic like a bow and arrow.
Oh.
So there you go. That was my little humorous story.
Wow.
Very nice.
Keith has said, a lovely lady stands behind Jan with an Oriental gentleman who guides her studies. The lady I feel is grandma and the gentleman is a guide.
Oh, that's really interesting.
There you go.
Because in past life regressions that I've done for me, where I've been the client, I've had an older lady and a gentleman both appear, but in shadows, so I had no detail of who they were or ethnicity or anything, but they were there to show me the next part of my story in my past life regression. So thank you, Keith. Yes, that's
Thank
really
you, Keith.
helpful.
There you go. Fantastic.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Julie Caswell's still talking about how she's getting to the fair on Saturday, June the 11th.
Oh, yes.
At Waterlooville Community Centre.
So
she's getting a cab.
By train. Oh, she's getting a cab.
By train. She's coming from Sutton, which is in Surrey, where I was born.
Right.
Don't you know? The posh side, apparently.
Yes.
Yes. To somewhere else. I can't remember where she said she was going from. But she's getting a train, Sutton to Horsham, Horsham to Havant, 7:48 train. So there you go. Anyone can get a train down.
Yeah.
And a cab from the station to the Waterlooville Community Centre.
That's what I'll be doing.
Saturday, June the 11th. Yep. Can I plug that anymore?
You can. No. Did you say it was June the 11th?
June the 11th.
June the 11th. Is that this Saturday by any chance?
That's this Saturday.
I believe it's this Saturday, and it happens to be the month of June.
It is, yeah. It's not the 10th.
Should we have a true commitment getting on the train and doing that?
Yeah, definitely. We've got a few other stalls. I think there's nearly 50 stalls.
Goodness me.
One I'm going to be going to is called Casting Perfect Memories. This is plaster cast, I'm assuming, which I do a bit. I should be doing a bit since I made this into a craft room, office, studio. Casting of baby hands, feet, dogs, and other memories.
Oh, sweet.
We've got a Anne Randall spiritual store. This is another one I'm looking forward to seeing. Spiritual artwork, crystal jewellery, painted feathers, and art cushions. That sounds really... There's a lot of crystal stalls. I'm going to have to take a lot of money with me.
Yeah.
Because there's also cakes.
The trouble is, you say to yourself, right, I'm going to buy like one candle. That's all I'm going to buy. And then I'll come back with like a whole suitcase full of stuff. That's
what I'm going to be doing. I think. Going back to Keith and Jan, the lady likes tea and special blends. She makes you aware of this when you say, I'm ready for a cuppa, and only certain teas will do.
I have a shelf of special teas. And 3 teapots, and one of those is an Oriental one because Oriental teapots are my favourite. So how interesting!
And Keith says he's not ready to come on the show yet. I don't believe you.
Get yourself on here, Keith.
I did see Keith put a comment up saying he'd love to see. I can't remember its back bit on my phone.
He would love
about
to
me,
see
you and Sam back doing experiments. I don't know if I read that right. I don't know what sort of experiments he wants us to do.
Dawn, Jane, yeah. Don't forget it's below the watershed here, so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forget I work night time.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I think he meant, didn't he? Me, Dawn, and Sam reconnecting.
Yeah, doing it like a collective consciousness. So I think that
sounds interesting, Sam.
Yeah,
sounds like fun, girls.
Yeah,
the 2 mediums and the other.
I'm the gooseberry because I'm not a medium. Last time I said something like that, Jane slammed her hand on her desk. Is she frozen again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Watch the cat. The cat's going to go across. Oh no, here she comes.
That'd be fun. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. She's hanging around, but she's not quite here yet. She's frozen again. Oh, there she is again.
It's my energy. I'll tell you, my energy has been I've been working non-stop in my healing and doing teaching, so I think my energy is literally like taken over.
Yeah. See who else we've got.
Sorry,
coming.
peeps. Sorry.
So also on at the Holistic Fayre on Saturday, June the 11th at the Waterlooville Community Centre.
Yes.
Again, we've got sacred offering art, channeled art, and handcraft wellness products.
Lovely. There's bath bombs and stuff as well, isn't there?
Yeah. Mama Bees, who should have been on the show today, unfortunately, she's not very well at the moment. So we're hoping that she will still be able to be at the Holistic Fayre on Saturday, June the 11th at the Waterlooville Community Centre.
What date is that?
Yeah, homemade bath bombs. It's June the 11th on Saturday.
Just put that in my diary.
Yeah. I wish I could show you this screen, but I'm not very good. It looks like After 8 Minutes, but it's not.
Oh.
That's what drew me to it. Inner Awakenings, spells, herbs, crystals, and spices. All
that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool.
We've got someone called Jan Heart-Free Hypnotherapy. Advisory. I don't know who that is.
I know who she is now.
Yeah.
That would
be any good.
A load of rubbish.
Yeah. Crystals and magic, crystals and gifts, apothecary potions.
Ooh.
Essential oils. Ooh.
Lovely.
Ooh. Calm cabin. I need that. Essential oils, tarot cards. There's so many things. Enchanted sparkles, handmade candles. Lovely.
I love
drummers. Wimbledon Spiritualist Church will be there with their stall.
Wimbledon.
Yeah. Not just the stall holders. We've got 11 readers. Anne Randall, who's a spirit artist. Sarah Andrews.
Yeah.
Someone called Sam O'Neill. There's also someone called Jane Morton.
Who is this? Who are these people?
Kitty Hawk Karma, Oracle card and colour readings.
Brilliant.
Louise Marie, who is a spiritual medium. Matt and Kirsty Grogan both be doing mediumship and oracle cards. Someone else flashed up then.
Don't forget there'll be stuff
Holly.
for the kiddies as well.
Holly Harnett.
Holly.
She was on there.
Holly.
Yeah. Face painting for the kids.
Yeah.
Bouncy Castle for me and Richard.
Yay.
We're going to throw everybody off and we'll have a bounce on it.
And there's ample parking outside.
There's 200 spaces.
And you can do your shopping in the shop next door if you want.
Yeah.
There is a supermarket.
Can we promote them?
I don't think so.
Richard is actually watching. He's put the link up for the directory, which is all our readers and everybody who is on that. Bouncy Castle. I said Bouncy Castle.
Yep.
Free craft stall for the kiddies to play and have fun.
So if you're worried that you can't come because you've got kids,
bring them along.
Take care of. Yeah.
Bring them on the train. And Polly Harnett, she's a bit of a prize winner as well on our awards the other week.
She certainly is.
Yeah.
It's going to be great to have her there as well.
Yeah. It's going to be really good fun, I think. Mm-hmm. I really do. And don't forget, there are still tickets available for the Saturday night mediumship show with Polly,
Big Bill,
Bad Bill Hughes, and Matt and Kirsty. I've not met Matt and Kirsty, and I cannot wait.
I haven't met any of you yet.
You did, Sam.
No, I haven't
Alison.
met Matt and Kirsty, but I've met Alison.
She's met me.
Oh yeah, Matt and Kirsty weren't. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Matt and Kirsty couldn't come.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I was in hospital the last time that they did this, so I didn't meet him then either.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. So we've gone 20 minutes over.
Yeah.
Jake's fault.
Yeah, it is. But
thanks a lot.
I think it's the quietest I've ever been. How can it be my fault?
We've also got workshops. Ashley Robinson will be doing his spiritual philosophy. He does a show on SPtv every fortnight. Genevieve Robson, Oracle Cards and Pendulums. Sarve, who was on the show a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
She is on. Rachel Galbraith from 3:30 from via Skype will be doing her talk or whatever on palm reading. Can't wait for that because she is fantastic. Someone called Sam O'Neill doing a mediumship demonstration. And Brian Walker. Brian Walker is a fantastic healer.
Yeah.
He was at Bournemouth when we were there in March. And he's absolutely wonderful. He really is. And he's got a voice that you can just
sail away to.
Yeah, you can just sit and listen to him all day. He's a fantastic healer. And I'm looking forward to meeting him again as well. He's really lovely.
Yeah.
So there's so many things to do. As I say, Jan is our special guest. Mm-hmm. The other two are just special in their own ways.
My teacher always told my mum I was special, you know.
Do you know, I'll tell you a little story of my niece. She's 19 now, but when she was very small, we were talking about special needs. My niece is a teacher.
Yeah.
And we were talking about things she does at work and what have you. And Ella, what's her name? Evie. There's three of them, and they've all start with E, so it's a bit difficult.
Right.
We were talking about special needs, that's this, that, and the other. Evie came running up to me, grabbed my knees, and said, "And you've got special knees too."
Oh, bless
She'd
her.
hate that if she could hear that again. But
that's precious.
Yeah, weird family. So yeah, we've gone well over time. Keith has said a couple of times that he'd like us to extend the time.
Yeah,
we can do that anyway, as we've done today.
More readings and get more things, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Rebecca's saying kids are the best.
Yes, they are.
Beverly French has only just come on. Sorry, Beverly, we're just about to finish.
Have a good day, Beverly.
Yeah.
Thank you to all three of you, lovely ladies.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
And we will see everybody here on Saturday.
On Saturday, the 11th of June.
Our first Holistic Fayre. I couldn't remember the name of it for a moment. Which is Saturday.
It's going to be wonderful. Be absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, Waterlooville Community Centre.
And we look forward to seeing you all there.
Yeah, we will see you all Saturday. I think Richard will be going live throughout the day.
Yeah.
And don't forget, there are still tickets available for the mediumship night at the Roebuck Inn.
Yep.
I'm going. I'll be in the audience.
Yeah,
I will be there
to see 3 mediums.
That might encourage people. It might
four
mediums. I apologise. 15 pounds for 4 mediums.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's an absolute bargain, because if you go to a show anywhere, you're paying about 20 quid.
Easy.
But when you've got 4 prize winners,
yeah,
can't beat it.
Very fortunate.
So hopefully we will see some of you on Saturday for our Holistic Fayre, Waterlooville Community Centre in Hampshire, in the UK. Talking about, if you're not in the UK, you can fly. Get a plane over.
You could swim.
That's a good idea. Bit of exercise for you. So myself and Dawn just want to say thanks, especially to Jan.
Yes.
Jan Hartfree Hypnotherapy. She will be there on Saturday. You'll find Jan, because we'll be there. We'll all be crowding around the stall.
Exactly. So you probably won't see her. You'll just see the backs of all our heads.
Yeah. But thanks ever so much for coming on.
Well, thank you for the time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. And also, I suppose we better thank the other 2 as well. Thanks for that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you all next week again with another guest, who is a surprise at the moment.
At the moment, yes.
Please
keep liking and sharing. Keep SPtv out on the airwaves. Keep the love going.
Because everything is free on SPtv.
Certainly is.
Don't forget, tonight from 8 p.m. is Deb Clark and Richard. Deb with her proper, real mediumship readings, and Richard with his so-called fake ones.
Yeah.
1 p.m. tomorrow is Wendy Lindsay with her crystal ball, and from 8 p.m. tomorrow night is one of my favourite spirit artists, Angela Mitchell. That's 8 p.m. All of these are UK time as well, don't forget. So we will see you all again next week.
Keep it SPtv.
Yeah, definitely. And thanks again, ladies.
Bye.
And we'll see you all on Saturday.
Yes.
Spiritual Psychics TV presents an Holistic Fayre on Saturday the 11th of June. Offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewellery, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s tea room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.